Yeah, it's going to be a bit chilly out there, but it sounds like a really fun event.
It does.
No major weather concerns other than maybe just a bit chilly out there.
Yeah. And so I don't think you can get close enough to warm your hands by the fire, but just bring the gloves, you'll be all right.
Yeah, nothing that we can't handle. A bit chilly out there, and still chilly because of the clouds out there, not really allowing it to warm up too much. In places like Albuquerque, still stuck in the high 30s, 38 at the Sunport right now. 12:17 on this Thursday afternoon, a bit chilly out there. 37 in Santa Fe, 41 Taos, 25 Alamosa. You guys started off at -7. Believe it or not as cold as the prior 2 mornings. 40 in Raton, 59 already in Clayton. You're likely to reach the lower 60s. 57 in Santa Rosa. You guys are dealing with a little bit of a downsloping breeze up and over and down the east slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains. We're sitting at 39 in Roswell, still chilly. 48 at Sierra Blanca Airport in Ruidoso, 41 Socorro, 39 in the Reserve, 42 right now in Farmington. Very cloudy skies here in Albuquerque. Again, the clouds not for really conditions to warm up that fast. 38 at the Sunport, calm winds, 35% relative humidity, but a bit breezier elsewhere and higher up in the atmosphere, a bit more breezy with fast moving clouds from west-southwest to east-northeast. Even some hints of greens and blues indicative of some very light rain, very light snow showers perhaps reaching the ground in a couple areas in the Gila National Forest as well as in the Sierra Blanca range. But I think most of these showers, the few that are there, not even reaching the ground because of very dry air beneath the cloud deck, as we're likely to see more of these very light showers that won't reach the ground or will barely reach the ground, moving eastward, mostly south of I-40. Either way, a pretty cloudy and dry and a bit of a chilly day in temperatures. Still a little bit below normal in some southern areas because of the clouds, reaching generally the lower 50s in Ruidoso. And again, we're already at 59 in Clayton. You may start to cool off late in the afternoon, so near 60, and including that near 60 in Santa Rosa, Tucumcari, Carlsbad, and even near the Reserve in places like Glenwood as well. Albuquerque, Santa Fe stuck in the 40s, Alamosa in the 30s. So temperatures slightly higher compared to yesterday for most, slightly lower for a few southern communities because of the thicker clouds. I think we'll sneak in at 48, sneaking in a degree above our average high of 47 degrees. Still dry out there, just a little bit milder out there, still bundle up out there. Winds mostly light, but picking up a little bit in Clovis, Hobbs, and Santa Fe, and places like Grants above 10 miles per hour. A little bit more from the west-southwest, allowing for the, kind of the warming trend, the dry trend, but the clouds kind of acting as a lid for really temperatures to not warm up too much out there. As we're going to see those winds gusting between generally 10 to 20 miles per hour along I-40 and throughout much of New Mexico. A little bit breezier in the east slopes of the Sangre de Cristo Mountains and the higher elevations, and much windier tomorrow. Las Vegas, 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts as a possibility tomorrow afternoon, blowing dust, blowing snow in the high elevations, and the elevated fire threat. And we're going to see the stronger winds as well in the northern Sangre de Cristo Mountains, the Carson National Forest, the Sierra Blanca range, as well as in the east slopes of the western mountains, Grants and Gallup, 30+ mile-per-hour wind gusts. And after the strong winds late tonight, tomorrow into early Saturday, it'll start to cool off from the Four Corners all the way to the eastern plains. The strongest of the winds again tomorrow, and it'll also be a bit breezy Sunday, followed by another cool down Monday across parts of our viewing area. Durango, cooling off, then warming up, then cooling off. For temperatures mostly in the 40s for high temperatures. Alamosa, you may be, once again, potentially below zero tomorrow morning. In places like Chinle and Cuba, highs in the 40s and 50s and bitterly cold overnight still ahead. Camado to Las Cruces, highs in the 50s for the most part. Again, if any precipitation does fall, as well as in the eastern highlands and southeastern areas, not really amounted to too much. Cloudcroft and Clovis ranging in the 40s and 50s today. From Clayton to Mora and Raton, Capilene, 40s and 50s, near 60 in a few areas. Red River, Espanola, Santa Fe, a bit chilly and cloudy, but rain and snow free in the high 30s, 40s, and low 50s. And from Tijeras to Estancia, Mountain Air, all the way from the north to south valley of Albuquerque, mostly in the 40s today. A couple areas may get close to 50 today. Again, our average high, 47 at the Sunport. Sunnier, warmer, but breezier tomorrow. Cooler Saturday, warmer Sunday, cooler Monday. So a little bit of a temperature roller coaster ahead, David.
Yeah, the old back and forth, just the, little tennis game happening with the temps there, but not bad.
Yeah, not too bad and not too drastic.
Absolutely. All right, thanks a lot, Ryan.